Hey guys, it's Lisa from Turning Pages, and it's a couple days into May, which means it's time for another TBR for this month. These last few weeks, life has been pretty busy. I've had a lot of homework. It's like essay after essay after essays due. I'm reading so much, it's almost hard to keep up with reviews, but I'm definitely working on getting all that kind of worked out and balanced out and finding time for this and that and making it all just work. A few days late, but I think we're still okay. So let's just get right into it. Whenever I make my TBR lists at the beginning of the month, the first place I check for what books I need to read is definitely Netgalley. I love requesting books there. I love the entire idea of Netgalley. So at the beginning of every month, I check to see what Netgalley reads I need to read that month to make sure that I have reviews up in time. And this month is definitely a Netgalley reading month because I think I have 7 or 8 ebooks that I need to read this month. So yes. So the book I'm actually reading right now is, I'm only a few pages into it, almost 100 pages into it, is Avalon by Mindy Arnett. And the cover looks like that. Looks really pretty. And so far, I'm not too far into the story, so things are just starting, but it's been really intense, and so much has already been going on in just the first 100 pages. It's absolutely amazing. It's a thick book, so I'm definitely excited to see what else the author has in store for us if she's already giving us so much in the first 100 pages. So definitely excited to finish this one and to get a couple of my reviews up because I do have to multi-review for this one, but definitely excited for this book. So I don't really know too much about many of these Netgalley books, but the covers are either what pulled me in or just some of the concepts pulled me in. But I don't really want to go into too much detail about it because I don't want this video to be extremely long like they always seem to be. But the first one is Second Star by Alyssa B. Scheinmel, I think. And this one's kind of a Peter Pan retelling, but with surfer dudes. So I don't really know how that works out or how that's going to work out, but the cover looks really nice and definitely looks like a nice summer read, so I definitely could not turn this one down. The second Netgalley book I need to read is Searching for Sky by Jillian Cantor. This is about 2 girls that kind of live on this island by themselves, and then they're discovered and someone brings them back to the States, and this girl lives with her grandma that she just barely met, and they end up having to find one another again because they have been separated. So another great concept idea, and again the cover just looks so good. So another book that I'm so excited for. The third book is The Rules for Breaking by Ashley Elston. When I requested this book, I liked the idea of it, and I thought it was an interesting kind of storyline. I haven't really read too much about gangs or witness protection programs, so that's what pulled me in. But when I read more into this one, I actually found out that this was a second book in a series, so I might have to pick up the first one before I get into this one. The fourth book is The Here and Now by Anne Brashers. This has been on my TBR list for I think the last 2 months. I just haven't had time to get into any ebooks lately because either my iPad hasn't been charged or I just haven't taken my iPad to school to read during classes. But this one will definitely be the first ebook that I read this month after I finish Avalon. I have started on this one. I'm about 7 or 8 chapters into it, so it's not like I've been completely neglecting it, but I have a... Then, just as before, I have the same problem with Nantucket Red by Layla Howland. This is actually the second book to a series, and the first one is called Nantucket Blue, so this will be another one that I have to purchase the first one before I can get into the second one. And I have We Are the Goldens by Dana Reinhardt, and on the cover it says 2 sisters, 1 secret. I have no idea what this one is about. I got an email saying that I was pre-approved for it, and the cover looked good, and it kind of looked mysterious, so again, I just had to send it straight to my iPad and couldn't turn it down. Then there's Blur by Stephen James. This is another one I've been pretty excited about because this boy starts seeing this ghost of a girl that has just been murdered and found, I think, by a lake. And so I'm excited how that goes. I kind of like ghost stories, but I don't know if this will be a scary one or if this will be one that I can actually read before I go to bed. One Man Guy by Michael Barakiva. I don't know what this one's about, but I just thought the cover looked really funny and just bright, and it seemed like an interesting read, so I got this one as well that I have to read this month. So those are all the ebooks I have to read. I know that's quite a few, and the ebooks are actually the first ones that I'll be reading this month, so I'll be spending a lot of time looking into my iPad, but I'm definitely excited for so many of those. I love ghosts, I love secrets, I love the idea of gangs and somehow the witness protection program, which I have no idea why I would, but somehow that just intrigues me. So, but since those are only like 7 books or so, I don't know how far or how early I'll get done with those, but I do have some other books that I would kind of have for backup and some actual like physical books that I need to review as well. So here they are. So the 2 books that I need to review this month are Water Wars by Stephen Foyer, I believe. This one's a really short one. Again, this is one of those mystery criminal ones that I've been kind of getting into recently, which is really weird because I don't really read much out of the YA section. But ever since I read Enough Rope by P.L. Doss, I've just been craving more and more of these. So again, I have Water Wars by Stephen Foyer, as well as Stephen Downing is Dead by Dan Goss Anderson, and it's more of a cowboy western kind of murder read, I think, which is also really exciting as well. These are definitely not YA books, but they're kind of like my own little secret pleasure that I'm excited to read and review. Order of Darkness, Book 3, Fool's Gold on audiobook by Philippa Gregory. Obviously I can't just read book 3 in a series, so I had to pick up book 1, or I already owned this one, but I have to read book 1, which is Changeling, and I have to go ahead and read book 2, which is called Stormbringers. And all 3 of those are by Philippa Gregory. I've heard so many good things about her writing and about her stories and her characters, so I'm definitely excited to get into these. And I think the covers all look so good, so that's exciting as well. Furious by Jill Wolfson looks like this. I got this one from Arc Cycling just the weekend before they ended up closing or shutting down their website for a little while. But I'm definitely excited for this one. This is an ARC. I don't know how I feel about this cover. The cover's kind of creepy the way their hair is, but it sounds really good. And I'm definitely excited to read it and send my review to Arc Cycling. And I hope that they start up again soon because it's such an awesome program. People can send in their old arcs that they've finished reading and reviewing, so that way they can give them a second life and someone else can enjoy them as well. So definitely check out Arc Cycling on Twitter and their blog, and definitely cheer them up and ask them to open and restart. So I have book number 2, Flawless. I have book number 3, Perfect, and book number 4, Unbelievable. So those are all the books that I'm reading this month. They are quite a few, but I never end up actually finishing all of them. But I am excited for a lot of these, or most of these. So those are the books that I'm reading this month. Definitely pumped to get all. So those are all the books that I'm reading this month. Definitely pumped to get to read all of these and to review them. And if you've read them or reviewed them, definitely leave a comment with your link or just with your opinions down below. I always love checking out reviews and seeing what other people think about books compared to what I think. But yes, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.